$3.2 thousand gets you in Lower Manhattan. I toured a few apartments this week with a client that had a $3.2 thousand budget and was looking to move the financial district. Here are 3 of the buildings that we saw. Starting off to the far east, we actually had our most expensive option at around $3,250. It's a doorman building with actually a bonus waiting area by the elevators that is absolutely gorgeous with this huge skylight. It almost looked too fancy where I thought we weren't allowed in there until I looked over and I saw, oh hey, the elevators are right there. This building also has a newly updated 2-story gym that is free for tenants. We saw 2 units. Personally, I love looking at floor plans, so I'll be showing you what they look like with each unit. The first one was a good size for a studio. It was a square shape, so it's easy enough to configure the room however you'd like. Excuse the mess, they're finishing getting it ready for the next tenant. All the apartments we will see today had good natural light, which was saying something considering it was a rather gloomy day. The next unit we saw was a bit larger and only $25 more than the first one per month. Aside from the size difference, which is very noticeable while you're in the space, this unit's layout also has the kitchen right off the main living area. You'll notice this video is a little bit darker, and that's because there were no internal lights on in the main living area, but despite the fact that it was gloomy, there's still a decent amount of light where you can see everything. As far as laundry, this building has facilities on 3 different floors, so you should always be able to find an available washer and dryer. Moving on to building number 2, which is a little further west, we have another luxury building, except this complex is so large that it's actually 3 different towers with over 1,700 units, meaning there's a decent chance there will be something available in your budget whenever you're ready to move. The unit we looked at was actually the cheapest one they have available at $3,030. You will notice quite a difference in the size of this unit versus the last one we saw from the other building, but that's also because this one is $250 less. The kitchen is tucked away in its own room, so if you're like a lot of people who just kind of want those dishes to pile up but out of sight, out of mind, this layout might be the perfect one for you. As far as living space goes, it's definitely large enough to fit whatever furniture you were hoping to have. And again, all the units had great natural lighting. This building also has laundry on multiple floors, as well as a rooftop lounge with a sun deck. If you're like me and you're a sucker for good architecture, then a building with a rooftop like this should definitely make your list. They also have a gym on the top floor that overlooks part of the sun deck. And just like the last building, amenities in this building are also free. Quick interjection before the final building. I just wanted to say, don't forget to like and subscribe for more New York City content. Also, comment down below whatever suggestions you have on other neighborhoods or budgets that you'd like to see. Now, back to the vid. And last but certainly not least, we have our furthest west unit in yet another doorman building. This one has a marble map of Fidei from 1776 behind the desk, which I thought was really cool and speaks to just how historic this part of the city is. There was only 1 unit available in this building, and price-wise it's actually right in the middle of both of the other buildings. This one is priced at $3,130. Since the layout is just a long rectangle, you could easily chop up the space with a bookshelf or something to divide the sleeping space from the living space. Also, having a walk-in closet is an added bonus, especially in New York and especially in a studio. As far as amenities, this building has laundry on every floor, a rooftop that we didn't get a chance to see, and a brand new gym on the main floor. Amenities at this building cost $55 per month. So, which unit would you choose? Comment down below letting me know, and don't forget to check out my other videos.